Hi, buddy, Paul Long. Hope you're having a really good day. I want to share a conversation that I had with a group of agents yesterday, where I said that lead generation is pretty much useless if you haven't got any type of retargeting or if you haven't got any sort of nurturing in place. And the reason I said this is because with regards to generating leads on social media, and in particular Facebook, is a lot of those leads are very early in the process. Now, you will get some people who will obviously book valuations straight away and view properties, but majority of your leads, more than half, much more than half, will be looking to do something later on. And the reason for this is because a lot of those people are going through something called a decision cycle or decision phase, where they're thinking about moving, but they're not quite ready. So some examples of this might be where someone is looking on the portals just to see how much an extra bedroom might cost or how much it would cost to get nearer to the school. So very early in the process, months away from doing anything. Or perhaps they're researching and looking into properties because they're going to be refurbishing their kitchen or bathroom with the idea of perhaps putting the property on the market next year. Lots of reasons why people start the process a lot earlier. And you've got to remember, with everything being online now, there is so much available to those people. Now, also, the other thing you've got to think about is that, moving is definitely a very emotional process. And also, it's the biggest asset that we do own always. So that actual runway of time before someone does something is probably even bigger than if you're buying sort of a T-shirt or a jacket, for example. You're going to be thinking about this a lot longer. So what you do need to be making sure is that you've got some sort of system that's going to keep you in front of those people and take them through a know, like, and trust, get to know you over time, and really see you as the answer when they want to move, make it easy for them to reach out when they're ready, but really position you as the authority figure. So what you need to be doing as a business, as a estate agent or letting agent, is thinking about your retargeting and content strategy. Is it a long-term setup that you've got there? Have you got sort of the content to keep in front of these people on multiple digital platforms once you generate that lead, or you're just generating that lead and hoping that it's going to turn into business straight away, which for most of the time it's not. And you don't want to be leaving money on the table, with all those other people which never hear from you again. So what you need to be thinking about is providing value, putting content back in front of these people. You don't want to be trying to convert them every time you reach out to them. So we're talking retargeting on Facebook, and that word means getting in front of people with sponsored posts, adverts, so where you're promoting some of your best content. Perhaps it's content providing value, giving tips to people who are in that decision-making phase. So, anything about how they can increase the value of their property or get their property ready to sell, or perhaps even just giving them market updates so they've got an idea of where the market is going. It's all going to be very useful. Or even covering questions, common questions that you get asked before someone puts a property on the market. So there's some ideas there. Then you've got your social proof side of things. You can definitely put some examples of clients that you've helped, properties that you've sold. Remember those stories, telling people how you helped a client in a particular situation, so those people can relate to that person and that sale, and can see again that you've got the experience to help them. So do think about your content strategy. We do use some really useful tools. One of the things that I really love and involved with, MovePal, which is part of the ValPal network, has a out of the box, email and text message nurturing system. So if you are looking for something quickly to set up, that's something that I like. Obviously, I'm involved with it, but that can cover you there. And then with Facebook, you obviously can retarget people and stay in front of them very easily. There's lots of audiences there you can create in Facebook that we teach agents to use to ensure that you stay in front of those people who become leads. So do have a think about your long-term strategy for content and retargeting. Look at your lead generation with regards to your online valuation tool and perhaps guide downloads as a way of building audiences, but then you've got to nurture those people and turn those leads into paying clients. Hope that's helped. As always, please don't hesitate to get in touch. And if you are interested in learning more about Facebook advertising and some of the things we just discussed, look for the link in this post where you can jump on one of our free webinars, which run each day, and you can learn more about how Facebook can help with your property business. Speak to you all very soon. Thanks then.